Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Intuitive Edge, where we take an intuitive look at what's going on in our world. Thank you for joining me. It's time to take a look at our week ahead. I started to do this video last night, and whenever I would tune into this week, I kept feeling like a block or something that was obscuring the view for this week. And so I dug a little deeper on what might be taking place, and I'm coming to the summation that it may involve some sort of event. So this week could either be completely benign and not a lot happening, or it could be a life-changing event that happens this week. So what I did was I spent some time going through the cards, just asking a ton of questions so that I could clear up in my mind what I was feeling or sensing about this week, trying to get information. It was almost like I was not being shown. It's like I think there's something coming that perhaps can still be averted or avoided, and I didn't want to give too much energy to it. But I think that there's something on the horizon based on what I was getting. I did get a bunch of cards, so I'll go over those with you to see what might be in store this week. As far as what's in the news, I was getting the Tower card, which is the card of destruction. It's a card of cataclysm, things falling apart. And I also got the Tower on asking if there would be any casualties or deaths as a result of some event. So that Tower card came out kind of strong on both those questions. I also asked, what is going to be in the news about this, and I was sensing it could be a world event. I was wondering if it's natural or man-made, and I kind of think it might be a man-made event, perhaps maybe a false flag. And so the outcome and what do we need to know came out as the Lover's card. That's a card of partnership, strategic partnership for a specific purpose. So I asked about, will the truth come out? I got the Magician, which is a strong card about truth, ultimate truth. And let's see, what else? What is it? I got the Justice card. And so a lot of major arcanas were coming out on the questions I was asking to try to narrow down what this might be. I asked how the media would portray it, and I got the Five of Swords, which is kind of a card. It can be a little dishonest, trying to portray something and having the upper hand. What do we need to know? I have the Five of Wands, conflict, struggle. So I wonder if it could have to do with some type of skirmish, fighting, war breaking out in certain areas. So be looking for something like that. I did feel again that I didn't, like, my guides didn't want to tell me, because I kept leaning into it and I was getting like, what is this? And it was like elusive. So so I did dig into it this morning, and so that's what I think, is that there could be some large event on the horizon. I asked who is involved, and I get the Wheel of Fortune. That's fate, karma, destiny. Things are already set in motion that can't be stopped. So I'm wondering if there's something to do with that. And the lesson, what we will learn, I had the Four of Wands, the card of family, sticking together, taking care of one another. And I did get the Devil crossing the family card. So, interesting there that we would see that kind of energy of trying to disrupt, trying to basically pull apart and obscure things related to home and family. I got the 9 of Swords and 3 of Swords on the environment and the outcome, telling me there's possible cause for grief, sadness, loss, betrayal. There were some good cards that came out as well, that the ultimate outcome of this, the truth is going to come out. We just need to know that there's more to the story with that Lover's card. That always signifies there's more involved than just what it looks like on the appearance of it. So I asked again what we could be looking at and what can I tell you, my viewers, so that you have a better understanding of what might be happening this week and how to plan ahead. I did get 2 8s. I got the 8 of Swords crossed by the 8 of Cups. 8 of Swords is a card of affliction, bondage, and it's crossed by a sadness card, or a card of having to make a difficult change or being forced to change. We have the Temperance up top, which is basically needing to not lose your head and stay above the fray and not succumb to negative moods or attitudes, but to try to stay positive. I've got the 10 of Pentacles underneath this. I've got the Page of Wands. 10 of Pentacles underneath it. It just feels like it's related to home, family, or it might hit home and hit family, or feel like kind of a gut punch or something like that. I've got the Page of Wands in the background, but we've got the 4 of Swords on the foreground, kind of having to rest, recuperate, get the wind back in your sails. We have the Queen of Swords. This is a card of determination, wanting to get to the bottom of things, being able to see the truth of what's happening and not believing any bull crap that might be out there. She looks past all of that, this queen does, and she can see the truth, okay? So we'll be able to see the truth of what's really happening, regardless of how the media might portray it or what we might be seeing, the spin of the day, okay? I do have the 10 of Swords on the environment, which means something is coming to an end. I do get the suspended person in kind of the hopes, dreams, wishes. It's like feeling in limbo or upside down, or where do we go from here? What now? And then the Chariot coming in at the outcome, telling me there's going to be some action taken, aggressive action being taken. So again, I don't have complete specifics. I wish I did on exactly what this is. But this is the energies around this week. There could be a big event coming. So pray. That's one way to mitigate some of the effects of it. Keep your energy high, your vibration high. Don't let this, if there is something that happens, don't react. Learn to act and not react, okay? Choose your actions. Don't let the circumstances dictate your actions, okay? So that's all I have for this. Don't mean to be a downer. Usually I'm pretty upbeat, but I just had to kind of deliver what I think is maybe some tough news. So that's all. All right, everybody. We'll talk to you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.